I'm Allie. I'm going to be a nurse today.
Okay.
How are you?
Doing well.
Okay. Well, let me get some clothes on. And I have the doctor's orders to do a head-to-toe assessment today, okay?
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yep.
Alright. Can I get you to verify your name and date of birth for me?
Rowdy Vander K, 123191.
I'm just going to get your bracelet. Want to go by Rowdy or Mr.
Rowdy's
Vander K?
fine.
And do you have any allergies?
No.
Alright. So we're just going to go through a series of different things I'm going to ask you to do. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay. Are you in any pain right now?
No, ma'am.
Alright. So can you rate your pain on a scale of 0 to 10?
0.
Alright. I'm going to get some vitals from you. Do you have any medical problems?
No.
Take any medications daily?
Nope.
You're up to date on all your vaccines?
I am.
Do you know how much you weigh?
240.
And how tall are you?
5'10.
Okay. You said 91, so how old does that make you?
27.
27. Can you hold that for me? Okay, 128 over 80, so that's good.
Good deal.
So he's been talking to me normally, so I know his speech is normal, it's not slurred, it's within normal limits. He has a healthy BMI, he looks healthy when I get my general impression of him. He has good hygiene, I don't smell any foul odors. He appears to have normal skin color for a Caucasian male. He looks like a normal 27-year-old male. So I'm also gonna check your pulse. So just feel his radial pulse for 60 seconds and make sure that it's within normal range, which is 60 to 100. And do you know where you are right now, Mr. Vanderkay?
The clinic.
Clinic, you know why you're here? Sorry, Rowdy.
A head-to-toe assessment.
Okay, and you know who the president is?
Trump.
And what was the name of the first pet you ever had?
Bosco.
Roscoe. Okay, good job. All right, and his skin is pink, warm, and dry. And I don't see any abnormalities, any rashes, any abrasions, breakdown, anything like that. No abnormalities noted. His affect is normal. He appears to be in good spirits, appropriate for the occasion. I'm also going to take your temperature, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just going to place this under your tongue.
Okay.
And just hold it there until it beeps. Okay. 98.9, that's normal, it's good. Okay. And I'm going to check your eyes now, your pupils, okay? So I'm going to shine this pen light into your eyes. So his pupils are equal around and reactive to light. I'm going to get you to cover up your left eye. I'm going to shine the light into your right eye and ask you to move your hand away. Okay, go ahead and move it away. And then the other side. Move it. Okay, so I'm checking for accommodation, which means if I shine a light into the right eye, I would expect both pupils to constrict. And then I'm going to check your peripheral vision, okay? So I'm just going to get you to look straight at me, and then I'm going to move an object towards you. Just tell me whenever you can see it out of the corner of your eye, okay?
No.
Okay, let's do the other side.
No.
Okay. Good. And then next, I'm going to check his ears. So I'm going to get my otoscope. I'm just trying to light into your ears. I'm just looking for excess buildup, any drainage, any redness, swelling, any pain, any problems with your ears.
No.
Open this up. And then you any excess buildup, drainage over here on the side, and both ears look normal, symmetrical. And he's been able to hear and respond to me appropriately, so I know that he's not having any, he doesn't seem to be having any hearing difficulties in normal conversation. So now we're gonna do the whisper test, okay, Rowdy? So I'm gonna stand about an arm's length behind you, and I'm going to say a series of letters and numbers and get you to repeat them back to me, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna do the right ear first, so put your pointer finger on the tragus here of your left ear and move it in a circular motion for me, okay? MP7.
MP7.
Okay, so let's do the other side.
A7D.
Alright, good deal. And I'm just going to look into your mirror, so you can tilt your head up for me. I'm looking there, make sure they're symmetrical. I'm looking for any polyps, deviated septum, any drainage, swelling, any problems. Have you ever broken your nose before?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so he has a slight abnormality to his nose consistent with a previous break, but no drainage, no polyps, anything like that.
No.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna put my hands on your face. I'm gonna fill your sinus cavity, okay? Any pressure, pain, anything like that?
No.
I'm gonna palpate this cavity here. Okay. Can I get you to open your mouth for me? So take a look inside your mouth. And his oral hygiene looks good, teeth intact. The oral mucosa is moist and pink. His gums are not swollen or bleeding. Stick your tongue out for me. Okay. His tongue looks normal. He does have his tonsils removed. I can see that. Any pain when he's swallowing?
No.
Okay, swallow for me. Any difficulty swallowing, drinking, eating? Okay. Alright, can you stick your tongue out for me? Okay, and say ah. Okay, good. Now smile for me. Okay, raise your eyebrows. Good. Alright, your smile is symmetrical. Okay, so now I'm going to look at your neck and I'm just gonna palpate your neck. Okay, swallow for me. Okay, let's bend your head forward just a little bit. Okay, now I'm just gonna palpate this lymph node over here. I don't feel anything, I don't feel any swelling, okay? So I'm gonna feel now the scalene nose behind the clavicles. I don't feel any swelling, any problems there. Alright, Rowdy, I'm gonna take a look at your chest now, is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Raise your shirt up. So I'm just gonna inspect the chest for any abnormalities. Hair growth is normal. Everything looks normal to me. I would palpate if needed. I would note his work of breathing is normal. It's not labored. He's not using any of his accessory muscles. He has equal chest rise and fall when he's breathing. I noticed that his respiratory rate is approximately 18, which is within normal limits. I do not hear any agitated slump sounds, so I'd be listening for rails, which would be like a rattling sound. I'd be listening for stridor, which would be a high-pitched sound, meaning that there was an occlusion in the airway. I'll be listening for wheezing, which would be a high-pitched sound coming from the upper airways being constricted. I would listen for crackles with my stethoscope, which would be like a wet, popping, cracking sound. I would listen for rhonchi, which would be did not hear any advantageous lung sounds. Just standing here listening to him, but now I'm gonna auscultate with my stethoscope. So have you had any respiratory problems lately? Okay. Alright, I'll get you to lift your shirt for me. I'm gonna listen to you. Breathe. Okay. Take a deep breath in. So I listened to all my anterior points and they were all clear and equal bilaterally. Alright, internally, listen to you laterally. The axillary line. Listen over here. One more on this lateral side over here. Okay, get you to lean forward from here. I'm going to listen to your lungs on this posterior side. So I'm just listening to each side for a respiratory cycle, full inhalation and exhalation, comparing the right side to the left side. Just making sure to listen to all of the lobes. So my C7 through T3 are my upper lobes, and those all sound clear and equal. So I'm listening to my lower lobes, which is T3 through T10. Sorry, is it cold? Listening to the base of the lungs at the posterior side. They sound clear, which is to be expected for a healthy guy, healthy person. Alright. Again, I would listen for crackles when I was auscultating with my stethoscope, which is like a rapid crackling sound from excessive fluid being in the lungs. I listened for a rhonchi, which would be a low-pitched rattling. And I don't hear any wheezing. I didn't hear any bubbling sounds, which would be a bubbling sound when the patient inhales. And obviously he's not choking, which I would see obvious signs for. Sometimes they might be gagging, vomiting, or if it was more severe, they wouldn't be able to make any sound or move any air at all. So next we are going to check your back and spine, okay? So I'm just gonna take a look at your spine, make sure that it's straight, check any bony prominences for any breakdown, any signs of. So check your spine, check for any bony prominences, check for any breakdown, any redness, swelling. Check the sacrum. That's a common spot for bed sores. So all looks good, looks normal. I would also check the spine for lateral curvature, which would be scoliosis, or excessive inward curvature of the lumbar spine, which is lordosis, common in pregnant women. And I would check the upper spine for that hunchback look, that excessive rounded hump on the upper back. That's common in the elderly. His back and posture look good. They look within normal limits. He has good musculature, good coordination. So I'm gonna check the strength of your arms. So raise your arms out like this. Okay, and raise them up against my hand. Good. Okay. So you raise them all the way up like this. So abduction and then place them back down. Good. How big going down your arms? Can you feel me touching you?
Mm-hmm.
You can wiggle your fingers for me. And I'm just gonna do. Can you feel that?
Yes.
Okay. You feel me touching you?
Yes.
Can you wiggle your fingers for me? Feel me touching your hand?
I can.
Okay. Feel me touching your fingers over here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I'm going to, I've been checking him out. When I listened to his lungs on his chest and his back, I was looking for ecchymosis, which would be bruising of the skin, petechiae, which is like a small red circular kind of rash on the body that's not raised. That would be indicative of blood being under the surface. I would be looking for signs of abuse, looking at, you know, the extremities, see if he had been like grabbed, looking for any fingerprint bruising on him. I looked in his nose, his mouth, and everything was intact. I didn't see any bruising or swelling on him, redness anywhere. And I would ask him about his social history, his home life. I would be looking for jaundice, which is a normal yellowing of the eyes and skin. His eyes are white, his conjunctiva is normal, it's pink, there's no abnormalities noted. His skin, it looks good, it's pink, warm, and dry, no jaundice is noted. I looked for signs of bed sores, and I did not see any signs of that on him. So I checked for erythema, which is reddening of the skin, which would be from injury or irritation. I didn't see any of that. And I'm going to check for skin tinting now. And skin tinting would be a sign of dehydration from fever, diarrhea, vomiting. Have you had any problems with that?
No.
Alright, so I'm going to check your forearm. So I'm just going to pinch the skin up a little bit. So a normal skin turgor would just snap right back to normal very quickly, which his did. And if it was abnormal, if you did have skin tinting, his skin would stay pulled up for a couple of seconds, and then that would let me know that he was probably dehydrated. I'm going to check have refill, so I'm just going to press on your skin, let go, and then when the white returns, I'm counting. So he has normal have refill, which is within 1 to 2 seconds. So that lets me know that he has good perfusion in his extremities. His right arm and left arm were both warm to the touch. His fingers had sensation in them. He had good range of motion and sensation in both extremities. They were equal. So I know that he's getting good perfusion in his upper extremities. And I would also note that I palpated all his upper peripheral pulse points. So his temporal pulses right here by the ear. And I would note that they were strong and equal and regular rate on both sides. And I would check the carotid one at a time. And I would know that it's strong 2+. The rate is regular. It's normal and equal on both sides. And then the brachial pulse. I can check both sides here as well. I'm comparing one side to the other to make sure that both sides are perfusing equally as well. The pulses are strong. They're not bounding or thready, so I would say they're 2+. And then I would count the pulses for a minute. I'm checking the radial pulses. Radial pulses are definitely strong, equal. His pulse is approximately 68, so that's normal for a healthy young person. Alright, good to go. Alright, sir. I'm gonna listen to your heart sounds now. Alright, so I'm gonna listen to the apical pulse first. Now listen for a full minute here. Just blow. Actually, I'm gonna listen to it. I'll understand. Sorry, this is cold. I can go under it. I listen to all the points when I'm listening to the heart, so I'm remembering line and mnemonic 8 to man. So I'll go. Listen to each spot for a full minute, and it would actually be better if the patient was laying down in left lateral recumbent position. Heart tones are normal. I didn't hear any abnormal heart tones, so that's good. And I am going to test your grip strength now. Okay, so can you just squeeze my hand for me? Alright, strong and equal on both sides. I listened to all the heart tones. I didn't hear any abnormal heart tones. So I'm just going to check his arms for common IV sites, and he does not have an IV, but if he did, I would check for redness at the site, swelling at the site. I would note what the solution was being infused and what radio was being infused at, check for patency. And then, so that's what I would check, like when was the last time you ate?
This morning.
Okay. And can you tell me when the last time it was that you urinated?
About an hour ago.
And was there any
No.
abnormalities? Okay. And so in a normal hospital setting, I would want to know how he was using the restroom. Was he going to the bathroom by himself? Was he using a bedside commode? Did he use a Foley? I would check the Foley for any signs of infection or occlusion. I would note the color, odor, and clarity of the output that was in the bag if he had Foley. And sir, can you tell me the last time you had a bowel movement?
This morning.
Okay. No, any abnormalities or problems with that? Alright, and then I would listen to all 4 of his abdominal quadrants. I would listen to each quadrant for a minute, and I would listen for 5 minutes if before I said that there was no vowel sounds heard. But I do hear normal vowel sounds that are within normal limits, so I'm just gonna okay. Okay.
No.
So upon inspection, I didn't notice any distension, any abnormalities of his abdomen. It looks symmetrical. He is not using any of his abdominal muscles to help him with his breathing. No hernia was noted. His umbilical looked normal, and he didn't have any pain upon palpation, no tenderness, No hardening, it was soft, non-tender. And I would also inspect the perineal area, and then I would look for any abnormalities, any drainage, any signs of infections, abuse, trauma, anything like that. So next I'm gonna check your leg strength, okay? So push up against my hand. Push up against my hand. This side. Okay, cool. Alright, now I'm gonna check for home inside. So I'm gonna hold your foot, okay? I'm gonna. Did that hurt?
No.
Can you feel me touching your leg?
Yes.
Feel me touching your foot down here?
Yes.
Can you wiggle your toes for me? Side?
Yep.
Wiggle your toes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so then I'm feeling for the pedal pulses down here. They're strong, present on both sides and equal. And I would feel the posterior tibialis pulses. Checking for strength, regularity, and equality on both sides. Checking the popliteal pulses. Also the femoral pulses. Okay, so they're 2+, strong, equal on both sides. He has good range of motion in his legs, equal on both sides. He has sensory and motor function intact on both sides. He was negative for the Homan sign. He didn't have any tenderness whenever I applied the dorsiflexion to his feet. I did not notice any edema in either of his feet and either of his ankles. So there's pitting edema and non-pitting edema, and if I were to press on the edema and it left a pit, that would be pitting edema, and it's graded 1 through 4, 1 being the least severe, 4 being the most severe. So if it was a 1, they would have a 0 to 1 millimeter indentation. If it was a 2, it would have a 3 to 4 millimeter indentation. If it was a 3, it'd have 5 to 6. 4, it would have an 8 millimeter indentation left in the skin for 15 to 20 seconds. So he did not have any edema noted anywhere on him. So I have worked my way from head to toe, Robbie, and we're all done. And he did good. So I was just gonna lower his bed to the lowest position and place 3 rails up. And I would make sure the call light is in reach, so you can just give me a call if you need anything, and have your head in a comfortable position. And I will be back to check on you in a little bit. Do you need anything else?
Nope.